Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. I did a post on this the other day where I said he or she who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. And I was asking, I briefly elaborate. Well, if I had to elaborate, I guess I would say, if you look at what you have in life, you'll always have more. But if you look at what you don't have in life, you'll never have enough because you'll never be satisfied. Now, one can argue on the spectrum of both ends with that. I'm not trying to do that. Just trying to get you the meat of what it is. If you look at what you have, you'll always have more. But if you look at what you don't, which means usually you looking at what someone else got, you ain't gonna never be satisfied. And you ain't gonna never have enough. Now, I'm not saying it's not smart to look at what someone has as a stepping stone and as a measure to say, I want to get this. That's smart. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But don't try to live that life. Live your life. You get what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with looking at what someone got. Just realize, though, that nobody gets everything they want. Nobody. And there are going to be some times that problems arise trying to get there. You just got to go through the chapters in life to make it to where you got to go through. You can't skip through the chapters. A lot of us have a tendency to look at the end of the book, and the end of the book in life is what the person has. I spoke on that before. What you see right now. You got to go through those chapters, because when you don't go through those chapters in life, you miss out on the end. So when you're reading the book and you skim through it, you ain't getting the whole meat and potatoes. And that's just with someone's life that you're trying to emulate. You don't know what all this was. And I spoke on that before too. You got to read the whole chapter. You got to read the whole book. I know we want to skip over it because it's some bad parts, but guess what? That's life. Everything's not going to be hunky-dory. Everything's not going to go as you want it to go. That's not realistic. That's not smart thinking at all. Those struggles are what's going to build character and strength. You get what I'm saying? So those characters are placed before us as stepping stones of knowing what not to do no more, or how to go this way. So, I'm going on, but I'm going to surmise it like they always ask me. And if I could surmise it, I would say this. Don't let your ice cream melt while counting someone else's sprinkles. You can catch me at Fitted Snapback Thoughts on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. And if not like that, type in davidmerrijr.com. Don't let your ice cream melt while counting someone else's sprinkles. Woo.